basically a program director in the mechanical engineering department for graduate programs. That's where it's housed. And I would like to, can you see my
Yes, we can see it. We can see it.
Okay, thank you. And I have been at MSOE for 20 years right now, and I teach, right now I don't teach that many courses, 1 or 2 courses per term, but I have been here for a while. And I would like to basically give you about opportunity that our faculty has worked so hard to create it for you. And that is being in a program where you could get at advantages, take advantage of what opportunities that exist, and then gain a graduate degree later on. So the first thing that we have, I'm trying to get this in a projected mode. Okay. All right. So the first thing that I'd like to talk about is that, you know, the certificate programs that we have and the graduate program that we have. So what happens in here is you could take advantage of your technical electives and take them as a graduate level class, use them for either the certificate programs or use them for Master of Science in Engineering. And so that we have 4 basically programs. One is graduate certificate in fluid power. There's a graduate certificate in additive manufacturing. There's a Master of Science in Engineering, which is already existed this program. And then we have created a new one called the Accelerated Master of Science in Engineering. Graduate certificate programs, actually we worked with Dr. Hart on this long time ago to come up and prove it. And we have few students this year already in the program. But basically the goal is to give you additional skills and basically concentrate your skill in a given area so you'll have a better opportunity for job in the job market, or actually maybe that's an area that you are interested in. There's also possibility for folks that are in the industry to come and get these certificates. And it's really, and also prepare you for going to a graduate school either here or somewhere else. The first one is fluid power. You take 2 required classes, fluid power system and electrohydraulic systems. These courses will be offered, one in the fall, one in the spring. And then you take 2 additional electives. And those additional electives, you take them, they are here, but one of them has to be taken after your graduation. So if this is a graduate certificate, so you could, let's say, take 3 of them now and then go out in the industry, and usually industry companies will pay you to come back and take 1 more and get a certificate. The next one is additive manufacturing. There are 2 courses in here that are required as the fundamental of additive manufacturing and economy of additive manufacturing. You have to take the first one because it's a prereq for the second one. So the first one is offered in the fall. The second one is offered in the spring. So you can take those classes, 1 per term. They count as your tech electives as well. And then these are the other courses that you can take. One recommendation that I would make is that if you want to take, let's say, composite manufacturing class, you have to take the composite before you take that class. So design for the composite manufacturing, you have to take composite materials as one of the courses because that's a requirement for composite manufacturing, MEC 4676. Correct, Dr. Hart?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The first composites class is an elective that's typically taught in the fall, 4676. And then the composite manufacturing course, 5276, is taught in the spring. So you can take them in sequence, and they're both ME technical electives.
They are very interesting courses as well. And for the MSc program in general, requires a total of 30 credits. There is 1 core required course, which is a math course, 3 credits. You take that class, and then after that, you have choices of taking 5 specialty core elective courses and 2 free electives. Those free electives could be from business, could be from industrial engineering, could be from any other department, as long as I would say you're taking from the same department. I'd rather see you get in depth in an area rather than working in separate areas. You know, take 1 course here, 1 course there, you don't gain much from those. So 2 free electives that you could take. Then you have an option of either taking capstone project, which are 2 3-credit courses, and you'll work with a faculty in a given area and do a project proposal and finally write a report on it. Then you could have a non-project option, which is basically you take additional courses. So what happens in here is that you take either 10 courses or 10 courses plus 2 projects. That's our MSc program right now. In the MSc program, here are the options. I put them in the table for you. One is that everybody takes a core required class. You'd either take 5 core courses or 7 core courses, depending if you are doing course only or project. And the final option that I have in here is a machine learning option. You can take 1 required class, 5 courses in your specialty core area. That could be mechanical engineering, or it could be industrial engineering. And then you can take 3 courses in computer science, and you get a certificate in machine learning, and as well as you get a Master of Science in Engineering degree. So these are really opportunities that weren't existing a year ago, and these are all got approved just last Tuesday. So you could really take advantage of this. And I wanted to be the first one to let you know what's happening in here. Accelerated Master's Program works basically based on that our MSc program, except in here what you could do is you can take 2 courses of your technical electives at a graduate level. For example, you can take that composite material, you will take it as a MEC 5980, and that will count both toward your tech elective as well as your graduate level class. So you can take 2 of those, double count them. Let's say you have 9 credits to graduate in the last term and you want to take additional course. You can take 1 more course, or you can take 2 more courses at the graduate level, and do not use them for your undergraduate degree. You can transfer them as well. So you could have, technically you could have 2 courses that are double counting and 2 additional courses, that's 12 credits, and there'll be only 18 credits left for you to take, which will be 2-3 semester courses that you're going to take. So those are what we have, and the faculty has worked so hard to get these things for you. And you can, when there is an application process that you go through, you have to have a GPA of 3.0. If you are within the borderline, talk to me. I can look at what are the courses that are causing that, and then we could let you know that you could do this. Do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? I'll be more than happy to answer any of those questions. Again, even if you don't want to do this in here to get graduate school, but if you can take those courses at a graduate level, you can transfer them somewhere else when later on you decide that this is what you want to do. All right. I'll give you maybe another about 10, 15 seconds. That's Dr. Hart used to give you. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer those. All right.
Okay. Well, thank you, Dr. Mahinfalah.
Thank you.
That'll conclude the meeting for today. Look for another email from me, I guess, in a couple of weeks with an invitation to the presentation for the project proposals, which will probably happen in early April. And in the meantime, if you have projects of your own you would like to propose, you can do that.
I also advise 2 projects, usually ASME and Milwaukee tool. So
yeah.
Right.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Hart. Thank you, everybody.
Yep. Bye, everybody.